everybody, this is Marshall, and thank you for watching. And for those who are new, welcome to the process.
Yep.
And this is my lovely, adorable, handsome man of mine, my husband, Vito.
What's happening? How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and all of that stuff, too. You know, I forgot to thank people for that.
Did you?
Yes,
well,
I did.
Thank them now.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes and all of those who chipped in and wished a brother happy birthday. I'm so happy to be 31 years of age. And this is... Oh, what's so funny?
You said 30.
Yeah, what you talking about?
He lying, y'all. Lying to y'all.
You know,
He's 53.
Why you keep telling them that lies? I'm on 53. 31 years of age. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and everything, and all of that.
Jazz.
Jazz.
All right, you guys, we are back with another video. This was going to be a process letter video.
Short and sweet.
But because of the fact that I cannot find, it wasn't really an email, it was a comment in one of the videos, and I cannot remember which video it was, but I do remember.
You said something and they responded. You said it in the video,
and
right?
they responded on how
and they repeated what you said.
So I
how
cannot
much they
remember
loved
which video it was, but she wanted to know, how did I make my, God my husband in my process of waiting?
Tell him, baby.
So that's what this video is all about. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and we shall be back. All right, you guys, we're back.
Do I need to be in this video?
Yeah. Basically, I mean, it's very easy. It's very easy to me.
Yeah.
When I was single and I got to the point where God told me to stop dating, He told me that I was cheating on Him spiritually, because I was so consumed with wanting to be married, and I had such a fear that I was going to grow up and get old and with no man. All of these things that God had to really cleanse from me. And one of those things, He said, until you make me your husband, I can't bless you with the husband. I won't bless you with the husband. And I really was like, okay.
You mean accept him as your husband.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, well, what does that mean? What? I don't understand. I'm your husband. Your maker, creator is your husband. And I was like, okay, well, you go. And after that, you know, I went back and forth in my process and trying to make sure that, you know, I obey God, but really was consumed with wanting to be married. So until I got to the point where I was like, okay, God, if this is your will for my life, that I just wait, and if it's your will for my life not to get married, I need you to take the desires away from me. You guys have heard the testimony in regards to that, and God did. But not only did He just take the desires away, He showed me how to accept Him as my husband and to not be consumed with a earthly husband, but to be consumed with my heavenly husband. Okay? And that's pretty much, and it's very easy. All you want me to do is love Him, obey Him.
And put Him first.
And put Him first.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, it's that simple. It's not hard. It's not deep. It's not profound. It is what it is. When you think about it, when you're so consumed with wanting something that God does not want you to have yet, it's like a slap in His face. And just think, if you're married, let's just put out there, if you're physically married, but your mind is so consumed on another man, how do you think your husband would feel? Right. In the spirit realm, it was the same thing. God was like, you're wanting somebody
in
before,
the flesh,
more than you want me
in the spirit.
You're not even ready for me in the spirit, but yet you want a fleshly man.
Yes.
You can't even be faithful with me right now, but yet you want the blessings I have for you.
Yeah.
So until you can get to the point where you want me and only me and not cheat on me, then maybe I'll bless you. And so that's what I did, you guys. I laid down my will for His will. I laid down my desires to make sure it lined up with His desires for me. And that's what I did. So at that point, I was able to be content in the situation I was in. I was able to be content in my season of singleness. I didn't look at my singleness as a curse or as a lonely spot or anything like that. But I looked at it as a blessing for God to do what he wanted to do with me and through me during that time. A lot of times we miss out on the right now thinking about the future. That we don't even know how the future is going to... He tells us don't even worry about...
Take no thought for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
For tomorrow will have his own place in them.
What are you doing right now with what I have given you? You're missing all the blessings because you're looking for something that you don't have.
And it's not purposeful for you to have it right now.
Right. And then you're looking at other people and what they have and what they're doing, and they're getting married, but you're not. He was like, you are already married and you can't even treat me right.
Let me ask you this question. Can I ask you this question? In the midst of that process that you were going through concerning, and you heard God's voice, right? Right? Mm-hmm. At that moment, what were you doing? Were you seeking answers or why you was feeling that way? Do you feel like felt like that at that time, that you felt like something was missing out of your life? Or did you, at that moment, were you having a desire to be married at that time? Or before he interjected his voice into your heart, before he said, you know, I need for you to accept me as your husband first? You know, what were you going through at that time first before that even took place?
I wanted to be married. I wanted to be married, and I felt like as you grow up, that's the plan that the world has for you. Mm-hmm. That's the plan that your family has for you. When you're going to get married, when are you going to have kids? And it's been, you know, programming you since a child. This is what you do. And what are you going to do to get it done? Mm. What you're going to do, how are you going to manipulate the situation? How are you going to put yourself out there? How are you going to get married and you don't even do this, and that? But after I gave my life to Christ, and in the beginning as a baby in Christ, you're just trying to figure out how to walk in the spirit, how to talk and all this and this. And as you mature in the things of God and you feel like, okay, I got that part together, now it's time to get married. Okay, God, I'm waiting. All right. Time is ticking. I'm getting old. Okay.
Or then again, it's not even, okay, God, I'm waiting. Them back. I got this, God. Let me go ahead and find something.
Waiting. Thinking that every guy that's in the church is a prospect.
Come on now.
Every guy that's in ministry and they're preaching and teaching is a prospect.
Come on now.
So this is where I was thinking, like, okay, I know it got to be somebody. And if you guys haven't seen the marriage material my husband did, please check that video out. Because even as a woman, you have marriage material as you're looking for a husband. You're not supposed to be, but when you're looking around and a guy approaches you, you're scaling them up. You're sizing them up and down. You weighing your options. Does he have a job? Can he take care of you? How he look? Is he fine? Does he have baby mama drama? You know, we weigh it, we scale it. We do the same thing in the flesh, thinking that it's God. Because it's got to be God, because he's a Christian, right? It's got to be God, because he go to church.
He's a man of God.
He's a man of God. Yeah. And he preach and he teach, so it's got to be God. Because see, it's okay if I'm pursuing somebody, because if they're saved, it's safe.
Yes.
God, I'm not going out there in the clubs. I'm not trying to get with my heathen. Yeah. So I should be okay, because hey, we in the same ministry.
Right. We equally yoked, because we both saved.
And no, not. And so God had to teach me these things, because again, we have been taught wrong for a long time. So the Holy Spirit had to now teach me right. Yeah. So it was really the love of God and the grace of God that said to me, all right, let me show you what marriage material was all about. And it was about obeying God, submitting to his will and not mine, and leaving it alone. And ladies, that's all it is. Yep. So when I say, what do you mean make God your husband? That's it. Obey.
That's it.
Submit. Love him.
Right.
Take, take it what it is. He created you.
He wears so many hats.
He can be your everything. You know how you looking for a man to be your everything. You're not going to find an earthly man that's going to meet your every need.
Nope.
Not even the one God
you don't
sends
supposed
you.
to even.
That's not the purpose.
Yeah, you don't even supposed to be.
God
for
says,
that anyway.
I can meet your every need. I can be your mama. I can be your father. I can be anything it is in your life that you need for me to be. I can be it. So why don't you pursue that? Why don't you consume that? Why don't you accept that? And not what the world says you need to have, because at a certain age you're supposed to be at this, and at a certain age you're supposed to be doing that. Yeah. So y'all, that's pretty much what it is. It is what it is. It's not that deep. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. You have any questions, babe?
Another short video.
Another short video. How about that? God is doing a new thing. He's telling us to say what we got to say and shut it up.
There don't need to be no long video.
Love you guys. Again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If we left anything out, we will be happy to expound if you need it to be. All right? So, again, this is your process.
Yeah.
Embrace it. Trust it. Love it.
Yes.
Be you.
And keep it moving. Bye.
Keep it moving, you guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.